shared nutritional education and advice. So he graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Life Science from National Tsing Hua University, a nutritionist cum product development specialist in one of the renowned traditional Chinese medicine company. He joined USANA Health Sciences Malaysia on January 2018 as Senior Nutritionist, and currently our Health and Science Education Trainer of USANA Malaysia and Singapore. So ladies and gentlemen, so you have your pen, you have your notebooks, and then please listen to our speaker for tonight, a sought-after speaker, Mr. Cliff Law. Cliff. Okay.
So now we already know why we need to take the supplement. So because of our true health begin at our cellular level. So everybody we have trillions of cells inside our body. So that's why we need to provide them a true nutrient and exactly based on the cellular level. So that's why you will see each product, they not only contain the RDA amount on the label. That means we are not based on the USA RDA, means that recommendation intake for your daily diet. So that's why, according to our scientists, we are calculate based on our cellular level. That's why every bottle of the products, we are based on the scientist calculation, and they are based on the cellular nutrition needs every day. So that's why they are a slightly different from the other products which is selling on the market. And then why we talking about the cellular level? First of all, you have to know this is a kind of radicals, small particular, which is just like the virus recently we are facing off. But this free radical actually is also created by the virus as well. So when we are our self-defense with the virus, fight with the virus, at the end, we create a bunch of free radical inside our body. This free radical will create inflammation on every organs of our body. At the end, why those people affect virus will die or will be dead? Because of free radical. So free radical generate a inflammation in our organ. Once our organ cannot repair it, and at the end, the organs will be failure and loss of the function, just like we cannot totally loss of function of our liver and kidney. So many people die because of organs failure when we happen this kind of COVID-19. So that's why it's totally, you have to know about free radical actually is the cause of the death of the virus, not because of the virus cause you death, but free radicals. So even though we are not infected by the virus, but every day our body will generate free radical. And if you didn't take care of yourself, you are going out and you under the sun, the UV from the sun, and those radio Wi-Fi also generate some free radicals, as well as what we eat. If you prefer those fried foods, so fried foods also will cause your body generate much more free radical. So this kind of free radical, your body naturally can defend it by your body use the antioxidant to fight for it, to neutralize these free radicals. So what kind of free antioxidant we have? We have vitamin C, but unfortunately, human or those monkey or gorilla, we cannot produce vitamin C by ourselves. We have to intake from outside, from the food source, like our kiwi, orange, and veggie. But are you giving enough of antioxidant like vitamin C, vitamin D, or vitamin E for you or for your body to neutralize this free radical? but I don't think so. Why? Because of, let's see, we have here the top 5 of the cause of death in Singapore as well. But so easily, you just Google which country you are staying in, then you will find out that every country, the Ministry of Health of each country will do this kind of report every year. So let's see, we have here from Singapore, what kind of cause of death in Singapore? The first one definitely is tumor or cancer. There's 28.8%. Then we have circulation problem, just like heart attack. And also we have the stroke, around 6%. And yeah, I think this number will be increased by next year because of the coronavirus. So this pneumonia, around 20.6% cause of death. And the others like injury, accident, we have 21.4%. These are the total top 5 of causes of death in Singapore. So actually, let's see, I think most of these kind of causes we can prevent by taking good of your healthcare. So that's why we need something to give it to our body, just like the essential nutrition for our cellular level for our cell. So we have self-essential, which is not only core minerals but also antioxidant and phytochemicals. All right. Secondly, based on your needs, you can just optimize by choosing the optimizer, which is if you want to improve your blood circulation, you can just choose the purple color range, like our Profenol C100 and Q10. And you feel like because of your the worker, you need strength, you cause your bone, you will need to take care of your bone health, then you have to choose the gray in color, which is Procosta and Magnecal D. And also we have orange color, which is this cellular energy, and the green color, which is for our digestive system and our detoxification system. And we have also the hormone. If you want to regulate your hormone, you just can choose the red, dark red colors range. And then we have the nerve system, which is in the fresh red also. Let's see. First one, our flagship product, which is our self-essential. So self-essential, we have triple action support to support our cellular. We have to nourish our cell and also protect our cells against the free radical attack. And then we have to renew because of, as we know, our cells lifespan around 100 to 120 days. So every 120 days, your cell have to be renewed. So a batch new cells inside your body, we hope they can be healthier than previous batch. But how to ensure this new batch of cells can be healthier? By taking our self-essential. But not only that, our self-essential also use a special technology. We call it intelligent technology. This kind of intelligent technology consider a biotechnology, which is we use the intelligence of the cellular intelligence, which is so complicated. We no need to know everything about it, but in the period of we are applying and pending for our patent right in US, then you can just simply find or Google the patent right in US. You just key in USANA, then you found that we already registered a bunch of patent right regarding this technology. So it's not a simple technology, but so many method to increase the absorption of our products, not only absorption, but efficiency of our products. So this technology is so important to make difference in between our product and the other product in the market. Just like people will say, oh, in the market, we have also another brand of multi-white, multi-minerals. So what is the difference? The difference is we using this special technology, which is only owned by our company. We call it intelligent to increase the efficiency and the absorption of our products. Right. So it will apply to the other products like Hypercell or Procosa. So once you will see a special logo, you see here, I just draw it, then you will see much more clear. So can I see the so we will see a green color around our beside the logo of our logo. You will see a green dot, is it? Yeah, that means this product is produced by using substantial technology. So once you will see our green dot on our logo, that means this product is produced by using substantial technology, intelligent technology. All right. So you simply you want to know more, then you will just log in our YouTube channel to see how it is to be intelligent technology will be. So because of we are using the Zoom call, so it's not that smooth to play video here. So probably the video is look like that. Then you just simply search USANA Intelligent Technology on YouTube. Then you will see this video. All right. So I just skip it. Then you just let you to watch on YouTube later on. So why we need this kind of technology for it? Simply said, because of based on the scientists we meet last 2 years ago. His name is Jeremy Tan, the Chinese scientist in our USANA R&D team. He was have a short gathering with us in Malaysia 2 years ago regarding her explanation, which is how our body react to the information because of, just like I said earlier, free radical will generate information in every part of our body, which is maybe we will locate on your liver. You create information, correct or not? So this information is normally our body can just against the information, anti-information reaction will happen naturally. Okay, so just like imagine a fire happen. So in the building we have the alarm. So this fire alarm will alert. Then a spray will be initiate the spray. So to make the fire cut off. So that's why these are the natural information, anti-information in our body itself. But why we need substantial for it? Because of your body probably will lose this ability of anti-inflammation at the end. So that's why our organ become failure or loss of the function, because of your body cannot against or anti this inflammation happening inside of our body. So that's why a person with it because of organ failure, just like organs, but our body cannot do this anti-inflammation reaction naturally. So at the end, why this will happen? Because of your body lack of nutrient. So this kind of nutrient, the cellular level nutrient, which is like our intelligent, our substantial. So substantial just act like a fire, okay? Just like a practice. Make your body every time prepare for anti-inflammation. So this cellular signaling, which is can make your alarm for anti-inflammation to stand by. So once your body have any inflammation on your organs, means that your cellular signaling will alert the alarm and then become a reaction, continue with the reaction, which is anti detoxification, immunity enhancement, and also some auto-oxidation. So this kind of reaction can reduce the inflammation in our body itself. So that's why we getting healthier and healthier once we taking our substantial. All right. So it's so technically so complicated. Never mind. We'll keep going in the next. So that's why we consider the next evolution of our nutrition supplements. All right. And also, USANA, we are a cellular nutrient company. All right. So that's why we claim ourselves. So first of all, because of we have so many products, which is we only have a simple concept for you guys to know about how we use the product, in which part, or how to introduce the products. All right. But I strongly recommend if you introduce a new customer, she or he would like to try our products like substantial, but I strongly recommend you to ask them to take this green series first. Why? Because everybody will have certain amount of toxin. So this toxin will come from the environment, maybe from their foods, maybe she or he is a smoker and also would like to drink alcohol. So this kind of toxin will come from their daily life. Then inside their body will already accumulate certain amount of toxin. So this kind of toxin, once they haven't do any detoxification before, once they are taking our substantial, definitely most of them will have some reaction. We call it positive effect, just like have fever, reddish, and itchy, and feel uncomfortable. This kind of, we call it hearing crisis or positive effect. So to avoid this kind of positive effect, I strongly recommend all of you recommend green series product first before they are going to taking our substantial. So they have to take at least 2 to 4 weeks, means that half a month to a month of green series. So this green series including our hypercell, digestive enzyme, probiotic, and fiber G. So why we need that? Because of our body need to digest all the nutrient and then absorb to our body, correct or not? So once you give your body this cellular nutrient, which is substantial, then are you sure they can absorb all the nutrient from substantial? If they don't go through this detoxification program first, definitely they cannot absorb all. So that's why we strongly recommend them to do a short-term 2 to 4 weeks detox program first by using these green series products. So we have to ensure all their digestive and detoxification system is healthy enough, then only we give them the premium product, which is substantial. So first of all, we have digestive enzyme. Why we need digestive enzyme? Because of to help them to digest all the meal, even though more efficient to support the absorption and macronutrient, macro and micronutrient, which is fat, protein, carbs, even though our vitamins and minerals, and relieve some fullness, which is because of in Asia country, we have so complicated of our diet. We have Chinese cuisine, we have Malay, Indian, Filipino, and in Indonesia, we have a lot of different types of diet in our lifestyle. So that's why we generate a kind of this bloating, fullness, and even though digestive problem in every day. So even mild or serious. So you have to relieve it by using digestive enzyme, especially for those people who like to eat more than that, to fullness of every single meal. At the end, they will feel like uncomfortable. This kind of uncomfortable will jeopardize your digestive system. Alright, so why? Because of, let's see. So even though we just simply eat the rice, noodle, or bread, so this kind of fruit, we need amylase to break it down to smaller particular, we call it glucose. So this small particular or small nutrient can go inside our cell. So because of our cell is so small, and also this, we cannot imagine a rice in your meal can just simply go into your cell. I don't think so. So you need amylase to break it down into small pieces, we call it glucose. Then only glucose can go into our cell. So glucose also considered a particular to generate energy for our cell. So secondly, we also take some protein from the chicken, mutton, beef, also seafood. So that's why we need 3 types of enzyme to break those protein into small particular, we call it amino acid. So we need protease, formulate, peptide. So these 3 kinds of enzyme can break those protein to small particular, we call it amino acid. So only this small particular can go into our cell. All right. People would like to drink milk or eat cheese. So this kind of food, we need lactase to break it down to lactose. And then we still have absorb some fats, even they are healthy or unhealthy. So we need lipase to break it down into fatty acid. So omega-3, omega-9, even though omega-6 also consider a fatty acid. So we have some fruits, some veggie, we have bunch of fiber, but unfortunately we are not the good goat or the cow. So because of these 2 kind of animal, they inside their body, they have cellulase. But for human, we don't have cellulase. So we need to take from outside, which is we need to eat digestive enzyme, alright, to get cellulase from it. So cellulase can break all the fiber into a small particular, we call it polysaccharide. So the last thing is, I think some of you maybe have our ulcer in our stomach. So this kind of ulcer, we need aloe vera to recover this ulcer, become healthier. So total we have 7 types of natural enzyme, all right, to help you to improve, to enhance your digestive system, right? So second thing is we're talking about the helper cell. So we know our liver, the liver doing 500 job every day. So this 500 job is including detox and to neutralize those toxin, and also to recycle our blood cell. So liver is so important organ, even though it can be removed, but you still have to have this organ to promote his job. So the organ needs your help because of once you're taking our hypercell, it can help you or your body to produce energy through supporting the normal metabolic process. The one thing is so important, which is we intake so much of fat. So this fat is rely on our liver to metabolize, which is the fats. So as we know, even though we take a lot of fats, but they only provide our body 25% of fats. But the other 75% is generated or metabolized by our liver. So you know why liver is so important. Secondly, liver also produce the vital substance need to power your body, which is once your liver function is getting lower and lower, means that you're easy to feel fatigue and you feel tired. Why? Because of your liver function is not good enough. Third is naturally remove those fat and toxin and waste product is rely from your liver. So that's why you have to ensure your liver function is good enough. So that's why we need hypercell in the first period of you want to get healthier. And our liver, so this product we have inside the hypercell, we have multister, we have green tea extract, we have broccoli extract, we have ALA, alpha-lipid acid, and then we have NAC, we have turmeric, and also we have oregano. So oregano is extraction, the extract of olive. So olive fruits, once you extract, it become oregano, is a super antioxidant. All these kind of ingredient at the end inside our liver can help our liver to generate a master of antioxidant. We call it glutathione. So glutathione is a detoxification enzyme and also will help our liver to regulate our lipids, glucose, amino acid, which is used by our body. So that's why you know glutathione is a master of antioxidant, which is so important, not only for antioxidant purpose, and also we have to neutralize those free radicals we are facing every day. So that's why. But how to prove that our product, especially hypercell, can generate or can provide our body certain level of glutathione? For the other company, I don't know how they are prove that. But for us, we have at least 80 scientists that can prove for you. So we also cooperate with the other academy or even though the medical school, we do a clinical research. Yeah. So in this clinical research, we use human as our object. So for human, we ask them to take 3 hypercell a day. So for 28 days. And then we observe their blood. So inside the blood or the plasma, we can see the level of the glutathione. So which is already proved that after 28 days, all these objects, they are taking 3 hypercell a day, they have a result which is inside their blood plasma, we see that the level of glutathione already increased by 74%. And then, not only that, they also increase the antioxidant level more than 40%, which is generated by our vitamin C as well. So, by time, why people will ask why the other product we need only one pill or one tablet, even though we have only take 2 tablets. But for hypercell, why we need 3? Because of we are based on this clinical study, then we found that 3 tablets a day is the most efficiency dosage for our body. So these are the strength of our company, because of we have scientists and we do clinical study. Okay. The other product, we call it probiotic. One stick of probiotic can provide your body at least 12 billion of good bacteria per serving, which is contain LGG, one of the proven probiotic, and the other one is BB12. So these 2 strengths, they have so many documented clinical study already, which is you already simpler Google it, then you will find that there are a bunch of clinical study already. Even though they also combine these 2 probiotic inside clinical study. So also you have find bunch of this clinical study combine LGG and BB12 inside their study. So all the study also found that these 2 combination can increase the intestinal beneficial bacteria, which is our good bacteria. So why we need this kind of good bacteria? Because of can stimulate our internal immune function. But I think so many people will confuse why intestinal can increase our immune function. Let's see. If you just open your stomach, so you have see a small intestinal and the large intestinal. But if you open all the small and large intestine, then you know how big the surface of both this organ is equal to 2,700 feet, square feet. Means just you know how big a tennis court is it? So the surface of our intestinal is as large as a tennis court. So this large of surface, on the surface is full of bacteria. So totally inside our body, do you know how many trillion bacteria we have? We have 39 trillion of bacteria inside our body. No matter they are good or bad, but the good one is so important for us outside. All right. So as you see, a person high about 170 cm and 70 kg, around 20 to 30 years old, inside their body, this person have 30 trillion of human cell. But in the other side, around or inside the body of a human like this, he contains 39 trillion. Means that the microbiome, including the bacteria, the good one or the bad one or the neutral one, totally is more than our human cell. So we live together with bacteria, and fortunately 99% they are harmless, means that it won't affect your health. But too much of harmless bacteria will affect your health also, right? So because of aging, our good bacteria, which is we consider a probiotic, one of the probiotic, we call it bifidobacteria. So this bifidobacteria, they will decrease by aging. So during your baby or to the inside the body, already around 60 to 70% of good bacteria, which is bifidobacterium. And once we become teenager, already reduced until only 30 to 40%. And once we getting older, we only left 10% of it. And once we getting older, like 65 and above, less than 5% of bifidobacteria. So that's why as we getting older, our digestive system is not good enough as during our young time. And even though our immune system as well will become lower and weaker. Alright, why? Because of your good bacteria become less and less and less, and due to the aging progress. Alright, not only that, the good bacteria, we call it probiotic, also regulate our immune function, just as I already mentioned. Secondly, we prevent the growth of harmful microorganisms like bad bacteria. So fermentation of this indigestive food like the fiber, if you don't take any digestive enzyme, your fiber totally cannot fermented by your large intestine. And then fourth, can help you to generate this production of nutrients like vitamin K2, vitamin B. You need probiotic to help you, and also the short chain fatty acid. Fifth, to influence our hormone as well. So that's why if you have this hormone problem, probably will caused by the probiotic as well and the neurotransmitter production. Alright, because of they have a bunch of this clinical study already proved that in between our brain and our intestinal, we have a bridge. We call it the neurotransmitter bridge. So that's why it will totally affect your brain health. So they have some study regarding if you have this brain problem, is probably caused by the microbiome in your stomach as well. So that's why it's so important to ask you to take enough of probiotic. Alright, so but if you don't like to take or you don't like to eat fruits and veggie, is it a problem? I tell you definitely. Why? Because your probiotic, the good bacteria, that you need to feed them by taking the fruits and veggie, because only fruits and veggie they can provide this prebiotic. This prebiotic is a food for feeding your good bacteria. So every time we asking you to take at least 2 units of food and 3 small plate of vegetable. Why? Because this amount only can provide prebiotic for your good bacteria, which is probiotic. So if you don't take this amount of fruits and veggie, you need to take fiber G. So fiber G, because of our fiber G is 100% of fiber and prebiotics, and then also provide you at least 12 grams per serving of fiber inside per serving. And then it also promotes the growth of probiotic, as I mentioned earlier, because of this prebiotic is the food for probiotic and helps you to do some digestion and excretion. So that's why it's so important in the first batch of the product, we have to include fiber G inside. And because of fiber, we have 2 kinds of fiber. One is we call it water soluble. So this water soluble fiber can reduce our cholesterol level and keeps our blood sugars to be stable. And secondly, we have insoluble fiber. So insoluble fiber just act like ingredient which is can increase our but also can prevent the constipation. So that's why if you have constipation problem, probably you have to take fiber G. And then not only that, American Health Association also recommend us to take at least 25 grams of fiber every day. But you probably will think that 25 grams is so little. I just eat an apple also already can provide 25. I'm sorry to tell you, because of an apple only can provide you few grams of fiber only. The other are the water and the other stuff. I mean, the meat of the apple exclude the water and the meat of the apple, only left few grams of fiber. That means at least you have to eat 8 to 10 apples a day, only can provide you 25 grams of fiber. So that's why totally we have lack of it. So we strongly recommend you to take fiber G, because every serving provide you 12 grams of fiber. That means already provide you half of your daily need of fiber. Alright. So after that, we have the purple color series. We have curcumin 30 and propanol C100. So why? Because of blood circulation, or circulation is so important for our body. First of all, you have to neutralize the free radical over all your body. But how to transfer all the nutrient, even though the antioxidant, through all part of your body? By the blood circulation, correct or not? So blood circulation not only can help you to transport the nutrient, and also transport the immune cell, and also the antioxidant as well. So that's why you have to improve your blood circulation first by taking this propanol C100, because of they can neutralize the free radical, also can help you to maintain the strong veins, blood vessel, and the capillaries, and also support the balance of nutrient function. Alright, so why, if you feel like you're going to have this cold, then before that, I strongly recommend you to take probiotic plus the propanol C100. Yeah. Before you already fall in sick illness, you have to increase your immune system level by taking probiotic and propanol C100. This is my experience. I strongly recommend you to take. But at this moment, you have to increase the dosage. I mean that you need to double up the dosage. And propanol C100 also help you to maintain the joint, muscle, and the skin health. So because of propanol is so special, because of we combine two different nutrients together, which is 100 mg of grapeseed extract and 30 milligram of 300 milligram of vitamin C. But traditional, we cannot combine these two nutrients mix it together, but we are using this special technology. We call it hybrid. So this hybrid is created by our USANA. We also register a patent right also. So this nutritional hybrid technology, we combine grapeseed extract and vitamin C together, and at the same time, you're already taking 100 mg of grapeseed extract and 300 mg of vitamin C once you take a pill or a tablet of propanol C100. So these two special nutrients can do this bunch of job for you. And also because of, as we know, our vascular smooth muscle is easy oxidized by the free radical. So once they oxidize your vascular smooth muscle, to make your blood vessel become harder and easy to break down. So why for those who have high blood pressure, they have stroke, or even though they have heart attack, just because of one of the causes of is the vascular smooth muscle already oxidized and become harder and easy to break. So to maintain the elasticity of the smooth muscle of the vascular, you need Profenol C100 because it provides you glycerol extract plus vitamin C. Both of them can help you to maintain the healthier of vascular smooth muscle and to neutralize those antioxidants. All right. So secondly, we have Curcumin 30. So Curcumin 30 not only provide you excellent support, like as we know, all our organs need coenzyme Q10. So this coenzyme Q10, let's see, not only for your heart, but also for whole body itself. So what we have here, definitely the highest level we need for this coenzyme Q10 is our heart. Secondly, we have the kidney and the liver, muscle, our brain, our pancreas, our lung. Even though the other organs also we need certain amount of Q10. So that's why once we take the Q10, you will feel energetic. Why? Because all these kind of organs they get certain amount of coenzyme Q10, which is a enzyme can help you to generate energy. So Q10 helps to support the ATP production. ATP is a energy unit for our cell. So alpha lipic acid, also the ALA. Why we put on the ALA inside our product? Because of it helps you to directly help the enzyme. This enzyme called Q10 with the mitochondria convert the glucose into energy. Just now already said glucose. We need glucose to provide energy, but without the helping of CoQ10 and ALA, we cannot generate ATP. All right, so that's why we need this product as well to give you body the ability to convert glucose into the energy, which is we call it ATP. So now you know why after you taking Curcumin 30, you feel so energetic. Yeah, because of inside your cellular level that help you to convert glucose to energy. So that's why I strongly, if you feel tired or easy to feel tired every day, means that your body need Q10. All right. This range, we call it the red color, is to help your nerve system as well. So nerve system, we have 3 products in Singapore, which is Copper Prime, we just launched a few months ago, and Ginkgo will be replaced by our Copper Prime later on. And then we have Vision X. So Vision X, people will think like, Vision X is for our sight, for our vision. So why is related to our nerve health? Because of behind our eyes is the nearest part of the brain. So the brain, after the brain, we have our eyes ball. So in between them, we have branch of this connection, the nerves and our blood circle, our vessels. So that's why our Vision X consider a nerve system products. That this Vision X can acting as a blue light filter. So what is blue light? I think most of us would like to do this kind of thing every night. So we on our screen at the dark. So in our screen, it will project a blue light. So blue light will harm your macula. So Vision X can act a blue light filter, can help you at least filter up some blue light. Alright. So why? Because of it act like a blue light filter, can help you to maintain a good eyes health and vision, but it cannot help you to decrease your long vision, long sight, or even your short sight. Sorry, it will help you, but the good benefit is you will see and make your vision more sharpened. Means that more sharpened means that you feel like if you feel your vision is a little blur, means that you need Vision X. And also, it acting the brain through the neutral support and antioxidant activity. Because of inside our Vision X, we also provide you certain amount of vitamin C as well. Alright, so the major ingredient, we call it rutin. So rutin, we have 6 mg. In every single clinical study in the world, they only use 6 mg of rutin to improve your vision health or your eyes health. You only use 6 mg is enough. So we are not the stingy company, but we are based on the clinical study in the world. We provide you 6 mg per serving of lutein is enough for you. And this lutein is come from the marigold, a kind of a flower in Indian and the other country. So it will help your macula, to protect your macula as well by taking this lutein. All right. Sorry, I think this product should be the copper prime. Yeah, copper prime, we have 3 major herbs, which is come from the American ginseng, and then the Bacopa mori, and one more, coffee fruit extract. So these 3, we combine it together, become a intelligent connective support complex. So this complex can support your cell signaling activity in the central nerve system via your brain and derive the neurotropic factor. And also these 3 kinds of herbs that help you one more thing, which is a cognitive support supplement, and also benefit for our memory, your learning function, information processing, creativity, while support long-term brain health. One more thing is maximize your brain function. It will make you smarter, but maximize your brain function to help you learning in focus and to benefit your memory. Your memory become healthier, and also you can recall all the things more faster. All right. So these are the function of yourself. It will make you Einstein, but can maximize your own brain function. All right. By taking this copper prime. So, and also we will replace this old product, we call it Ginkgo PS. So Ginkgo PS also can help you to support the mental performance, which is like memory, generate connective function. But because of Ginkgo already, so many products of Ginkgo in the market, and also they also claim that to help you to maintain the healthy circulation, especially the micro circulation of your brain, and also to help you. Some people will claim that to help you to reduce the blood pressure, but the feedback is not as good as they claim lah, actually. And also why? Because of not only Singapore, but around the country, we have a simple society problem, which is dementia. So I think every time we look in our social media like Facebook, somebody will looking for their father or mother. Once their father or mother are getting older, they're easy to get this dementia. So dementia will affect those senior citizens. They can memorize the old few decades memory, but recently memory they were totally lost. Means that once they're going out, then we will forget how to get back to their home as well. So these are the dementia problem. So it's so common for those people who are over 65 years old, and then around 6.2% of people in this group will have this dementia problem. So this dementia problem, you have to prevent it by taking product like help you to support and maintain the healthy circulation, especially your brain health or mental health, like you're taking ginkgo. Right. So another thing, we have the orange color. We have Bio Omega and Bio Omega Junior. So these are the cellular energy products. And as we know, Bio Omega is made or derived by the fish, from the fish. So this fish can provide us the EPA and DHA. These are the omega-3. These two long-chain omega-3 is so important for our brain, our health, joint, and our immune system. So actually, during this COVID-19, don't forget to recommend not only our Perfenol C100 and probiotic to enhance the immune system, and you have to add up the vitamin D, yeah, from our Bio-Omega-3 and the fatty acid. So because of omega-3, also important for our immune system. All right. So we are using the double molecular distillation process to ensure the highest possible of purity. So this purity, why? Because of in the market we have so many kinds of fish oil, correct or not? Some of them, I think most of them, they are using the salmon as a source of fish oil. So what is the problem is the bigger fish inside their body maybe contain a certain amount of heavy metal like mercury. We are so worried about it, even though the famous brand like start with the G. I think last year or 2 years ago in the news, they are sure that this brand, they are selling the fish oil. This fish oil, they found that contains a high amount of heavy metal, which is mercury. So that's why if you want to take the cheaper price of fish oil, first thing you have to consider, because of the cheaper the fish oil may be, they contain certain amount of heavy metal. So that's why in USANA we only use the smaller fish, and these smaller fish, they have short life cycle. We are using the anchovy and sardine. So these small fish, they wouldn't have too much of heavy metal pollution. And also we use the double molecular distillation to minimize, and even though we have to totally avoid this mercury or heavy metal problem. And then each serving, by taking 2 capsules, can provide you, your body, 1,200 mg of omega-3. It's including 600 mg of DHA and 500 mg of EPA as well. So that's why it's so important we have to take omega-3 to increase our omega-3 amount. Why we need omega-3? First of all, just like I mentioned at the beginning of our presentation, which is we have to neutralize the free radical, correct or not? So we still need, because of this free radical will generate inflammation. But how to help your body to anti-inflammation? One important thing is omega-3. So you have to take certain amount of omega-3 to help your body to do the anti-inflammation reaction. But the fact is, we are taking too much of omega-6. As we know, omega-6 is the fatty acid to create the inflammation. So where they are come from? They are come from the fried foods. You like the fried chicken, everything can fry. Alright. Even though we eat the vegetable by frying the vegetable, do you guys even taking this kind of vegetable? Yeah, I think so, because of one we are learned from the Japanese. Okay, tempura. So tempura is by frying the fruits, like even though the vegetable we fry it to create the tempura. So all these fried fruit that contain high amount of omega-6. So at the end, too much of omega-6 will generate inflammation inside our body. So how to anti-inflammation? You have to take enough of omega-3. So you have to balance out. Once you're taking too much of bad oil, which is omega-6, you have to take good oil, which is the good fats come from omega-3. So most of the omega-3 is derived from the fish. And then what kind of fish you are choosing? You have to choose the smaller. And because of the smaller fish, they have shortened life cycle, and inside their body, they have less molecular or heavy metal problem. Okay, for the children above 4 years old, because so why 4 years old? Before 4 years old, they're still drinking some milk or from their mother, even though the formula infant. So this kind of meal will provide these kids some omega-3. But once they grow up until 4 and above, they will less to drink those milk and then start to take the normal food. So once they are taking normal food, they will have this omega-3 deficiency problem. So that's why we strongly recommend for those kids 4 and above to take Biomega Junior. So one stick of Biomega Junior, they contain 680 mg of omega-3 fatty acid and 1000 IU, international unit of vitamin D. So omega-3 and vitamin D as well can help them to maintain the normal growth and also development of the children, like the brain development and their eyes, the eyes health, and also their joint and their bone. So because of vitamin D can help the calcium absorption. All right. So because of so many kids, they don't like to go out to play under the sun. So that's why maybe they have this vitamin D deficiency. So that's why we provide 1000 IU of vitamin D per stick of Biomega Junior. It's gel form, so every day they have to take one stick of this Biomega Junior every day. Okay. The next is we are talking about the bone health. In the bone health, we have Menacel D and Pocosa and also protein. All right. We are not talking about bone health, but also we mentioned about muscle health. And as we know, our medical D have special formula. So this special formula we not only contain calcium but also same amount of magnesium, and also we add up vitamin D. Not only these three major ingredients, we also have contain silicon and boron. So these two special ingredients to help our body to promote the bone health and accelerate the mineralization. Why mineralization is so important? Because of everything we eat, maybe it contains certain amount of calcium and magnesium, correct or not? Like we drink milk, we inside the milk we have certain amount of calcium, but this calcium is ionized, means that in ion form. But in ion form, it won't convert into the minerals form because of the bone. The calcium inside the bone is mineral. So in between this conversion, you need two important ingredients. You need silicon and boron to help you to do this mineralization process, right? So without it, how much you drink the milk, your body cannot absorb that much of calcium as well. All right. So that's why this formula is so complete, which is provided by our R&D team. We not only contain magnesium, calcium, vitamin D, and also silicon and boron. All right. So not only that, they also can improve the stability of the connection tissue and reduce the calcium loss and increase the calcium deposition in the bone. And also, medical D also supply the nutrient need for the normal function of muscle and nerve. And also strengthen, because of we contain one tablet of medical D contain 1 to 5 mg of magnesium. This magnesium is so important to strengthen our health, our heart, health of our heart. So our heart health, you have to strengthen by intake the magnesium, okay, and maintains a healthy blood flow. Otherwise, your bone density will getting less and less, and then especially for those who are after 30. So your bone density become worse. One thing will happen. Okay, what we call it? Do you have any answer? Let's see. Are you guys still here? Osteoporosis will happen. All right. This osteoporosis will happen because of your bone density getting worse and worse. So this osteoporosis happen means that your bone you are easy to break because of you just see the density in between left and right. What we will see in on our right hand side, this kind of bone you easy to break and fragile, correct? So that's why because of loss of the calcium. So to accumulate, to increase the bone density, you have to take calcium as well. But not only calcium, because of only you take calcium, just like I mentioned earlier, this iron form of calcium, you cannot become the minerals on the inside the bone. So that's why you need the help of magnesium, vitamin D, and also silicon and boron to help you mineralize and increase the absorption. It becomes a structure of your bone as well. So at the end, the formula is to why we need so complicated or so complete of the formula to help you to hold the bone density and help you to absorb the calcium from your food and also from our medical D. All right. So because of we make the ratio 1:1, which is our magnesium and calcium 1:1, means that 125 mg of calcium equal to and plus 125 mg of magnesium. We make it ratio 1:1. Why we need 1:1? Because of only this ratio of magnesium and calcium, we can ensure the absorption of calcium. So that's why we no need to give you 1000 mg of calcium, and we don't know whether is it fully absorbed by our body or not. So that's why this is the difference in between our product and the other calcium product in the market. So in just refer to the other product, calcium product in the market, maybe they will add some certain amount of magnesium, and then maybe they only contain magnesium and calcium, and some of them maybe add up magnesium, calcium, and vitamin D. But is it complete or not? I don't think so. You still need silicon and boron, yeah, to help you to mineralization this calcium and magnesium into the bone structure, right? And Pocosa, I think so many people were thinking about Pocosa is for osteoarthritis problem, and this osteoarthritis problem only happen for those senior citizens. I'm sorry to tell you that based on the National Cancer Center of Singapore, they found out that estimate 40% of adult population in Singapore they have OA, which is we call it osteoarthritis. This osteoarthritis not only affect 40% of this adult population, and also 23.7% of Singaporean adults in between 18 to 50 years old are reported they are suffering from arthritis and chronic joint problem. So there's not only for those senior citizens to get arthritis, but also included those young age, which is 18 and above. So these are the study 13 years ago, but I think this number will be increased in 2020. Correct or not? Definitely will be increased. If you don't take care of your joint, I think this number will be more than that. And we have another product, we call it Protein Plus. So unfortunately in Singapore, we only have Protein Plus. We already stopped supply the whey protein and the soy protein. So that's why if you want to intake the protein, you only have one choice, which is Protein Plus. So Protein Plus can provide you preserving of Protein Plus can provide you 10 grams of protein and zero sugar and without any additive and fillers. But why we need protein? If you are not bodybuilder, but you still need protein. Why? Because of you need muscle. Muscle mass is so important for strength and promote the satiation. And protein needs to change with our lifestyle and age. Let's see a chart here. Once we getting older, especially for those who are after 40 years old, and every year, this healthy adult can lose up to 8% of muscle every 10 years. Means that once you are 40 and you become 50, you already lose at least 8% of your muscle mass. And if you want, you already become older after 70 years old, this number will be increased up to 15%. So now you see so many senior citizens, they lose of the strength because of they have less of their muscle. So the less of their muscle, it become not only weaker, but also the ratio then didn't change. The composition of the body already changed. Means that the fats more than the muscle. So it look definitely no different. I mean from the outfit, but inside the body, the muscle getting lesser. Just like the from these three skeleton and the muscle, you will see once a person who are 20 to 30 means that the muscle is still enough, and then become 50, is it getting lesser? Yeah, lesser, but he won't became thinner. Still the body is still remain, but fill the gap with fat. So around the space of the muscle already loose will fill up by the fat. So at the end, one person getting older and older, the muscle become lesser, but the composition didn't already change. The ratio of the fat become higher. So it's dangerous for us if your body fat or visceral become much more than last decade. So that's why you need to build up your muscle, all right, by taking protein. But not only you take some meat, some protein from your food, from seafood, but that kind of food, how you cook. We prefer to cook by fry, or even though you cook it by a high temperature and barbecue. At the end, the quality of the protein will getting less and less. And then not only you intake the protein, at the same time you absorb much more fat, especially the omega-6. At the end, your body will create much more inflammation inside your body, and then maybe will absorb a certain amount of cholesterol as well. So that's why it's not that pure form of protein. So that's why the pure form is come from our product. We call it Protein Plus. All right. The next section we are talking about the hormone. All right, the hormone product, we have two kinds of product, one for female and one for male. Okay, we're talking about the female first because of lady first. So we have Astropro to help you to release some hot flushes. So during our menopause period, I think most of the women, they cannot sleep well because of at the night they will easy to feel hot flushes. So the hot flushes will affect the sleep quality. So and then our Astropro also can support to maintain the hormone normal sleep because of to release the hot flushes and to stable our mood. And because of we have found that most of the women during the menopause period, they easy to lose control their temper. Means that you need to stable your mood by taking the Astropro. And then Astropro also can help your skin become much more, the appearance of your skin much more better, and support the cardiovascular health and the bone health, right? But not only for those women going through the menopause. I think most of the women will facing this problem around 40, 45 to 55. But according to this study, 29.2% Singaporean population age of 45 facing its menopause problem, and it'll be younger. And we have another study regarding the women who are younger than 45 already have mild symptom of menopause, and as early as 20 or 30. So that means this product not only for 40 and above, and for if you want to do the prevention of menopause, you can start with 20 or 20 plus. So definitely remember, this product is not for those who are facing menopause. It's too late to take. I tell you, you have to prevent, means that you have to take earlier than that. Means that after 20, you have to start to consider to take Astro Pro. And then Palmetto Plus, yeah, it's so expensive right now, but it's so effective. Because of Palmetto Plus is a combination of saw palmetto, lycopene, and soy isoflavone, and which is been shown that assist to retaining the postage health. Let's see the postage. So where is the postage? Yeah, it's at the bottom of the bladder. Okay, this postage will be grow. The tissue of the postage will grow and become the prostatic hypertrophy, means that PPH. So this symptom start to happen after 30. So after 30, a male, and then once it already reached 50, means that half of the 50 years old male that have prostate enlargement problem. And once they are getting older, the risk is getting higher. Let's see. For 50 and above, 50% of male have this prostate enlargement problem. But 70 and above, the ratio become higher, can reach up to 80%. So this means every male have to have to prevention, not for 50 and above, not for 40 and above, but start from 30. That means if you are 33, definitely you have to start to do the prevention. Why? Because of if you have a father or a senior in your family, especially the male, what you have found that they can sleep all night long, because every night they have to wake up at least 6 to 7 times. Why? Go for the toilet to pee. It's not easy to pee if you have this prostate enlargement. So it will affect your ability to pee. So you see from the left and the right, what you see is this tube become so tight. At the end, it's not easy to pee. So for those senior male, they have a problem of going toilet. So that's why if you want to avoid or prevention, I strongly recommend you to take as early as 30 years old. So both this product for female or for male, you need to start at 20 or 30. Until your problem already happened, then you will start thinking to start the problem is too late. The last supplement here is for our kids. So our substantial only recommend for those adults who are 18 and above. But for kids, we don't have the children version of substantial, but we have USANA because of regarding all those study we have found in the internet, or even though all the study already published on the journal, they will tell you that for those kids, their growth, their brain, and their bone health, they need certain amount of nutrient. Then all the nutrient is around here. they need vitamin B chloride for growth, and they need calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D for their bone health and their teeth. And they need vitamin B1 and B12 to generate the energy of their body. And also they need certain amount of antioxidant, which is provided from our phytonutrient complex. Because of this phytonutrient is come from the source of veggie and the fruits. But I know most of the children, they don't like to eat veggie and fruits. At the end, the lack of this antioxidant, which is the phytonutrient complex. So that's why we provide all kinds of nutrients we can see here inside a bottle and a tablet. We call it USANA. Alright, so these are the products special designed for children, and because of this product we design as a chewable. So chewable product we can prevent for those children, because of children is hard to swallow the tablet form, like the normal, like substantial and our medical is too big for children. So that's why we design another form. We call it chewable form to use animal for those children needs. And I think so many people already start to take this product. We call it Nutri-Meal. So Nutri-Meal act as a meal replacement. Why? Because of I know so many people already know that obesity-related disease in all over the world, especially in Singapore, is affected 1.7 million of Singaporeans. So this kind of obesity problem, I totally recommend you to skip at least one meal. So, but you still feel hunger, is it? So replace it with our product. We call it Nutri-Meal. So Nutri-Meal also certified by the Glycemic Index Foundation, which is these two products is low glycemic index, which is with GI 25 only. So if the GI is reach up 55 and above, means that it is high GI. So high GI is not recommended for diabetic person. So, but low GI is okay for those who are worried about the blood sugar level. So definitely we won't affect the blood sugar level by taking our Nutri-Meal. And we are science-based formula because of it's designed by our scientists and R&D team. Remember, we have 80 scientists in our R&D team. So this product can help you to do the health management and prevent the obesity problem happen. And last thing, we have our toothpaste. So toothpaste, we have the ingredient of coconut oil, calcium carbonate, silica, sodium, which is baking soda, and then we have sea salt, we have menthol and aloe vera, stevia, and also the most important ingredient, which is ATP1. So what is ATP1? Just now we're running about prebiotic, probiotic, and one more thing, the latest and the newest thing, we call it postbiotic. Postbiotic means that they are is derived from our probiotic. So this ADP1, we have certain amount of this clinical study, which can help us to reduce the streptococcus mutant growth up to 45 minutes. But what is it? This mutant actually it can cause our teeth decay. Okay, not only that, 85% of Singaporeans have gum disease, and for Malaysia we have 90%, 94% of gum population they have gum disease. So I think gum disease around the world is so seriously, which is we totally ignore it. So how to improve it? Because of one, you have gum disease, two, decay. At the end, all the bacteria in our oral can go through our gum or even though our teeth decay will generate a hole. So this channel can let all these bad bacteria, harmful bacteria, go inside our bloodstream and generate this all kind of disease or even though our health problem. So we have to take care of our gum, also our teeth by using our toothpaste, and also after you brush your teeth, better we strongly recommend you to take oral probiotic. So as we know, 39 trillion of microbiome around our body, and not only inside our stomach and also inside our oral. So inside our oral, we have certain amount of bad bacteria will affect your health by generate this kind of problem. And also we need good bacteria as well. So we need to balance up the microbiome in our oral by taking the oral probiotic. We have 1 billion total of CFU by these three type of good bacteria, and then we add in some mint flavor and sorbitol, so it becomes just like so one thing I have to mention about this oral probiotic, you cannot buy the probiotic. You have to take it and then just on your tongue as long as you can. Means that you cannot buy it and break it down by your teeth. So it's only because of you have to let all this probiotic release slowly inside your oral. Okay, so to balance up the probiotic in your oral, and also because of our toothpaste, we contain ATP1, can reduce this mutant to grow up at least 45 minutes. And we have so many clinical study, we cannot mention all of it, but I choose two of them to let you know our toothpaste and probiotic is we contain some clinical study also. So by this clinical study just published on this journal, we call it clinical oral investigation. So in 2007, right, 13 years ago, so you can see that if you use our toothpaste for 1 week, 2 weeks, and 4 weeks, around 1 month, then you will see the good bacteria start to grow up by this investigation. All right, so you will see all your good bacteria start to grow back by only 4 weeks by using our toothpaste. All right. Okay, thank you. I think I already used almost 2 hours to present all the product we are selling here in Singapore. So do you guys have any question?
All right, thank you so much, Sir Cliff Law, for that very intensive product training. We've learned a lot about our health as well. Thank you so much for your time sharing this information. So, do we have questions, coaches? If there's no question, so again, thank you so much. We can actually review our live trainings intensity official page. So once again, Mr. Law, thank you so much for your time and for sharing all this information. So guys, if we still have another training later at 6 p.m. for online business strategies, so for the time of connect them later. At the same time, another hackathon online at 7:30 p.m. with mentor Josh Packard. So once again, thank you so much for your time, Mentor Alan.
Okay, so I saw a question here regarding the phytoextrain. Phytoextrain will be replaced by the Astro Pro, as soon as possible. So I think for some country they're still selling the phytoextrain, but they will be replaced as soon. All right. Thank you. Yeah, it's the diarrhea. Another question regarding the diarrhea. Because of magnesium can generate the diarrhea problem. So I think most of our Asian, we cannot, once we take 2 to 4 tablets of Menacaldi, for some people they have sensitive stomach, they will have diarrhea problem. So try to reduce the dosage into half. All right. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Chris.